What's going on, everyone? Thanks for tuning in to today's video. I'm going to be taking a look at some new camo that I picked up this year. I was looking for something new for that kind of late October time frame, so I was looking around. I was trying to find a good deal as always. I've generally worn Sitka in the past, and Sitka's prices kind of are getting crazy. So I looked at KUIU. They were running a Labor Day sale, and I picked up the Encounter jacket and pants, and I'm going to do a little unboxing, kind of give my thoughts here on it, and just my first impressions, and see how it works for me this season. So let's get into today's video. Haven't opened this up yet. I've been waiting patiently all day. I figured I got this. I might as well do a video of me unboxing this and see what it looks like. Some first impressions. All right. Sizes, stuff like that. Don't need it. See here, this is the jacket, the Encounter jacket. I got a size large. I'm not sure how the sizing stuff's gonna work out for me, but I wear a large in pretty much everything else. So this is first look at the jacket. It's really high quality. It's nice, smooth outer finish, which is something I was looking for, because I do have a pair of the Sitka Stratus pants, and those have that kind of fleece outer, and I really struggle with getting burrs off of those things, and it's a real pain in the ass every time I try. So I was looking for a smooth finish. This has nice finish to it. Let's see how the zippers kind of a little bit loud. Actually, not too bad, but nice quality zipper. It's really, I'll zoom in here, really heavy duty zipper, which is nice. So not a ton of insulation on the inside. It's got this micro grid fleece here, which should work out pretty well. And again, I was looking for this like that late October time frame, early November. It is windproof, so yeah, it looks like it should be pretty good. It's got a nice, zip this back up, 2 chest pockets, which I probably will never use because I wear a bino harness, so these will be covered up, but nice to have them just in case. 2 chest pockets there. And then what I was excited about were these pit zips. Under each arm they got pit zips, so you could dump some heat if you decide to wear this walking in or out. And generally I wouldn't wear this walking in, but definitely walking out I tend to keep my gear on and head out. So that'll be really nice to dump some heat when I'm walking out, so I don't get way too sweaty. Then we got down here on the bottom, try to keep this up so everyone can see it, just 2 chest pockets. Here, let me do this. This will be easier. I'll just throw this baby on. We'll see if the large has a good fit here. Alright, this is a large for sizing reference. I'm right at 6 foot tall, and I'm 185-ish pounds, maybe 190. Fits pretty good. Nice tight fit. Sleeves are great. This is that's kind of cool. It's almost like a taper on your sleeve. It kind of fits the wrist really nice. Nice stretchy material here around the wrists. Again, you got pit zips. That's just great. A lot of KUIU stuff has that from what I've seen. I don't have any KUIU clothing. I do have their bino harness, and it's great. So the quality's good. Zippers, okay. It sticks a little bit in some spots, but might just break it in. But overall, really nice fit for a large. Might be a little bit too tight if I wear a puffy jacket or something underneath, but I think this should accomplish what I need. So it'll be nice to try it out and see how it goes. It's really well built. Actually, the design of it's really nice. They got stretchy material in all the right areas, and then pockets and everything else. Here's the 2 front pockets. Nice, really nice big pockets down here. So yeah, this is a great piece. This is gonna be nice to add to the arsenal. So all right, that's the jacket. I'll take that off. Show you actually here on the inside. So it looks like they only have the grid fleece on the back and then on the sides, and then on the front here there's none of that grid fleece. This is where your chest pocket and then your bottom pockets are. So I try to show you everything on this so you got a really good idea if you're looking to buy this. But yeah, it's really really well built. Then pants. I've got pretty standard legs, I think. I don't know, I got like a 36R regular. Just try to have a little bit of room to layer underneath if need be. So here's the pants. This is same exact material as the jacket, which is great. Hopefully, you know, this is where birds are going to stick to when you're walking in. So that was a big must for me, was having a nice smooth material. Hopefully the birds are easier to brush off. So oh, they got suspenders. I didn't quite realize that they came with suspenders, but that's fantastic. So always like having suspenders instead of a belt. So I'm gonna throw these on real quick, adjust the camera, and then just like that, got the pants on here. The fit on these is fantastic. What I had done is I measured it just like they said, and the fit is, I couldn't ask for anything better. Pants are nice and stretchy around the waist, which is always helpful, especially when it comes to layering. We got two just regular pockets here. They're kind of a tight fit, but that's nice because I would feel really confident that nothing's going to fall out of here. Suspenders, the huge bonus. It's got just a single way fly zip, which should be okay. What I'm excited about is these front pockets. They have zips on them, but the bigger thing is they're right on the front of your legs instead of the side, like normal cargo pant pockets. So when you're sitting down in a tree stand or you're in your saddle, these are just really easy to access and get into. They're nice, big, deep pockets. Stretchy, again, so those are great. And then they have inside pockets as well. Again, really big, a lot of room. You can store a lot of stuff in there. But the pocket layout on these pants is really well thought out. Pretty impressed with it. Just initial thoughts. I did do a little bit of research on these, so I kind of knew what to expect. But yeah, they put a lot of thought into these. And then on each side you have vents for when you're walking in. Again, great for dumping heat in the mornings or the evenings. That's a really nice touch. And then down here at the bottom, we have a halfway zip that'll go up to about your knee for putting on your rubber boots or whatever else. So yeah, that's great. Really well thought out pants. No back pockets, which I like. Never put anything in my back pockets when I hunt anyways. So that's perfect. Then it does have belt loops here if you wanted to run a belt instead of suspenders, but I will be running the suspenders. So overall, this is just a fantastic design pant, I think, and really excited for this. These are the Encounter pants, which again, mid-season pant, very versatile. It is also has the grid fleece on the inside, which probably can't show. Show it like this. So you got the grid fleece here on the pant, front, back, all the way throughout. It's really nice. It's warm even just wearing these here in my garage, but yeah, they're really well thought out, so I'm happy with those. And then I did pick up two other items since everything was on sale. I think everything was like 40% off. It was really a good deal for clothing. I wasn't in the market for new base layers, but I decided to pick up a pair of their Encounter 200 base layer bottoms. Size large again. Nice grid fleece on the inside. I think these are like their mid-season, mid-layer bottoms. So again, right for that October, November time frame. Quality's really nice. The stitching looks really good on these. A lot of times you'll see on just cheaper camo, the stitching's not so great, but these look really good. Nice, stretchy, lightweight. And then same with this, I picked up the Encounter 200 quarter zip. I got a quarter zip instead of buying like something with a hood because everything else has hoods on it. So I hate layering up a bunch of hoods. So here is the Encounter 200 quarter zip. Nice thin collar, not like a high collar, which I personally like. Usually the jacket has a high collar, so I don't really need one for my base layers. Again, grid fleece on the inside. Overall, really high quality stuff. At least on first impressions, it looks like really high quality stuff. So I'm very happy with it. I think this stuff will do really well for me this year. So I'm excited to try it out. And I guess, you know, I'll give you the rundown of what I paid for everything. It was everything, like I said, was on sale. It was like 30 to 40% off. Base layer top was right at $50. The bottoms, those were at $50. Pants were like 120 bucks, I believe, or 130. But that's really good deal because I would compare these to like the Sitka Stratus pants, which I do own. And I think those retail for like $350. So, you know, this is half the price of Sitka. And honestly, the quality just from initial impressions, as good. And we'll see how it performs out in the field. But I expect really high things out of it. And then the jacket was $160. And like, again, Sitka Stratus jackets like $350. So half the price. And again, everything was on sale, but I think it's worth trying out. So I'm really excited for that this fall, and hopefully this gear review helps anyone who's looking to pick up some KUIU stuff for the first time. This is my first time picking up KUIU gear for whitetail, but overall it looks pretty good. I think it'll do the job. So hopefully this helps someone, and if you have any questions or you've run this stuff in the past, let me know. Drop it down below in the comments. Really excited to try it out. So if you're liking this kind of content, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. It really helps us out. Thanks, everyone.